Inflammation is an essential part of our body's healing process. But when this inflammation persists for so long, it tends to affect our body organs negatively. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ndika Meredith, and today we are going to be talking about some natural remedies or natural ways in which you can reduce or cure chronic inflammation in your system. If you are interested, keep watching. Whenever we have an injury or an infection in our body, our immune system triggers the release of the inflammatory cyst, whose role is to heal the injury or infection and also to eliminate toxins and harmful bacteria from the system. This is a process called acute inflammation, and it is very necessary for the body's healing process. In other cases, our body tends to trigger inflammatory response even when there is no injury or bacterial infection in the system. These self-triggers can occur due to poor gut health, an existing acute immune condition, leaky gut, poor diet, stress, and excessive body fat. This chronic inflammation in our body can reveal itself in the form of excessive fatigue, low energy, brain fog, joint pain, high CPR or high ESR. Reversing or managing chronic inflammation is actually possible. So, in order to cure chronic inflammation naturally, let's talk about what you should do and how you should be doing it. The first thing you should be doing is you have to consume foods that are rich in antioxidant properties. This is because antioxidant is a powerful compound in the system that acts as a natural defense mechanism, protecting the body from environmental stress. When we consume plant-based food, we are providing the body with the exact amount and type of antioxidant it requires to suppress chronic inflammation in our system. An antioxidant-rich diet is what is required to reduce oxidative damage in our cells, reducing chronic inflammation in the system. Some foods rich in antioxidants are beetroots, mangoes, spinach, tomatoes, and many more. So the more we consume them, the better our chances are at lowering chronic inflammation. The second thing we should be doing is provide our body with omega-3 fatty acids. There exist three kinds of omega-3 fatty acids. We have the ELA, the EPA, and the DHA. These omega-3 fatty acids are very essential, and since our body cannot produce them on its own, it is then important for us to ensure that we provide our body with omega-3 acid agent, as it plays a very important role in the fight against chronic inflammation. This is because omega-3 fatty acids have been proven to suppress the presence of the inflammatory molecule in the system, reducing chronic inflammation and equally supporting our heart and eye health. The best sources of omega-3 fatty acids are fish, seaweed, which provides all three omega-3 fatty acid compounds. We also have walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, which contains large amounts of ALA and very small amounts of EPA and DHA. So if you are a vegetarian, it is very essential that you start consuming fish oil supplements to provide your body with that agent that contains all three forms of omega-3 fatty acids. We also have spices: turmeric, cinnamon, cloves, cumin, coriander, fenugreek, ginger, and many more have active chemical compounds that suppress the rate of inflammation in our system. These active compounds are curcumin in turmeric, gingerol in ginger, cinnamaldehyde in cinnamon, and monoterpenoids in nut milk. These active compounds are all anti-inflammatory agents that help suppress the rate of inflammation in our system. These spices, however, should not be consumed in high quantity, as they can equally be harmful to the system since they contain some anti-nutrient compounds. Another thing you should be doing is to pay keen attention to your eating habit. This is because the way you eat equally has an important role in either fostering inflammation in your system or suppressing chronic inflammation in the body. It is advisable not to focus on a single diet or ingredient. The anti-inflammatory diet consists of an overall eating approach. An anti-inflammatory diet also includes the consumption of the three main macronutrients, which are carbohydrates, protein, and fats. It has been shown that a very low carbohydrate diet, although good for weight loss, affects the cortisol level in the system, leading to an increased inflammatory level in your system. So if you struggle with inflammation, avoid low carbohydrate foods, frequent diet fluctuations, switch between diets as they are not really helpful for your situation. Another very important thing to note in your eating approach is your glycemic load of meals. If you are someone who eats high calorie dense meals, it is advisable to cut them off as they increase the rate of inflammation in the system. Another thing you should be doing is to manage your stress levels. No amount of diet can undo the repercussion caused by stress in the system. And since our body cannot be able to determine if the stress in our system is caused by physical, mental, or psychological factors, they respond by using the stress hormone cortisol, and too much of cortisol in our system leads to inflammatory response in the body. So stress care and stress management is highly recommended in this case. Some ways to manage this stress is spending some few minutes under the sun every day, spending some minutes for meditation, yoga, walking barefoot on natural vegetation, cold showers, and many more. So those are the 5 points we had for you today as what you should be doing in order to suppress the level of chronic inflammation in your system. A quick recap of what we had for you today, as those things you should be doing include consuming antioxidant foods, consuming omega-3 fatty acid foods, consuming spices, watching our overall eating approach, and stress management. Please leave us a comment if you found this video helpful, and also support our channel by subscribing to the channel and clicking on the bell button to get notifications whenever we post our videos. Thanks for watching. Remain blessed and see you next time.